Hi there. To set up cancellation based makeups, that is, makeups for early cancelled classes, please go to the online booking icon on the left menu and click on settings. Now, if you go to the preferences tab here and scroll a little bit down, you should see an option that has an additional setting now under allow student to cancel booking before class starts. Apart from setting the cancellation window, you can also toggle on the option to say yes, you want to allot a makeup credit when a student early cancels, or you are early canceling on behalf of the student as well, and then click on save. Now, let's take an example of how this works to see from the customer or student's point of view as well as from your end. So, if you go to the billing section and click on add invoice and create an invoice for a package for any student, which is basically entitled to makeups. For example, here we have the package that's called a 4 classes 1 makeup, which basically means for 4 classes they get 1 makeup class if they early cancel on time. And then we just have to save this invoice and make sure that you receive the payment as well. And click on card payment. Now, let's go back to the calendar. For this demo, I've taken this particular schedule here. And let's say we early cancel the student who's been enrolled in the class. Side, you will now have the option that says early cancel grant makeup for this class. And you can also give a reason on sick leave, provided medical certificate, for example, and click save. And you'll see who's been early cancelled with makeup granted from here. Once done, now we can actually pick up another class and look for the same student. And here you can now choose to enroll for makeup as well. And this is clearly provided to you in the register. If we were to now look at how the student would do this, let's go to the online booking page. And go ahead with making a purchase of this particular package. Say go ahead and select Fridays, check out now, and they basically make a payment as well. Now here, the student will be able to select a date on which they want to early cancel, click on the session and click on cancel booking and provide a reason. And click on confirm. Now the student will be able to go to my bookings where they can see they've got this particular package that they've paid for and they've got one balance session and they can go ahead and book a class. Now let's say they want to reschedule this to some other date and we go ahead and pick Monday. Now they'll have the option to go ahead and do it as a makeup where they hit select and continue and they check out now and it's done. On your side, what you'll be able to see is on the calendar on 22nd, we'll be able to view that the student has early cancelled and this is the reason that they gave you, and instead they've scheduled it for some other day and instead they've scheduled it over here as a makeup session. As a prerequisite, what is important to know is on the packages over here in the catalog section, you have to define what are the number of makeups or number of early cancels allowed and makeups provided per package. Additionally, on the student's profile, you can also see how many scheduled sessions, which sessions they basically early canceled or were absent for, and where the makeup class has gotten scheduled.